Okay, we can solve this equation. One root means that there's no exponent with the x, so we can solve this equation for x by adding 2 to both sides of the equal sign, which gives us 2 equals 1/3 x. And in this case, because we have the fraction, we can multiply by 3, which gives us 6 equals x. So there's our answer, x equals 6. The other way we can do this problem is looking at slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. And we look at it's a -2 is where it crosses the y-intercept. So -2 crosses the y-intercept, and it goes up 1 and to the right 3. And if we connect those lines, it's the same thing as if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, where it crosses the x-axis is 6. And so the solution is what x equals 6. Basically, our solution is where a line will cross the x-axis. So we can make a point and draw a line through it and connect it, or we can solve the solution. Sometimes we have special ones that have no solutions, because if we have a graph that doesn't cross the x-axis, we don't have a solution. So let's see what it looks like when we solve this. So if I subtract my 3x from both sides, I get 7 equals 1. And since these numbers don't equal each other, we have what's called no solution. Well, a graph representation of no solution is when it doesn't cross the x-axis. And if I subtract the 1, I get 6 equals 0. So we always want it equaling to 0. And so this ends up being our graph at the 6. So 1, 2, 3, so I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And because it never crosses, it has to be what's called a horizontal line. So there's the graph of this equation that has no solution. Remember, solution is where it crosses the x-axis. And the only type of line that doesn't cross the x-axis is a horizontal line. And we need to know where it crosses. And that crosses at the 6, because that's when our value is equal to 0.